Hello. It is time. It is time to yap about Twisted Wonderland. There's a few things to yap about. I will start off by saying that I haven't caught up with the main story yet because I'm still waiting on that one. I'm still waiting to read through that one. I was busy over the weekend, so I couldn't get to read it. But I'll be reading it later and then maybe talking about it tomorrow. Same thing with the Baymax event, because that one, like, just dropped today. So I've only seen, like, little snippets. Hello? I've only seen little snippets of also the main story and the Baymax event. But the Baymax event has more stuff to look at, though. So we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at the cards and the outfits and just ogle over them. I forgot words. And maybe brainstorm things to draw later. I don't know. Let me get things ready. Let me get the images ready. So I was correct that there were 2 more characters that needed to be seen, and they were the R cards. Because it's like, haven't these Lost in the Book events had like 6 characters? It'd be weird that there's only 4. Because that would mean that it's a very small event, and this one doesn't seem like it's supposed to be one of the small time filler ones. Anyways, let's look at our R cards first. Our freebies. Let's get this in place. Ruggy! Again, I'm kind of confused a little bit at the choices here, but at the same time, if you want to get something interesting done, you can't have Ida and Ortho in the event. They're too convenient. They're too smart for this. They understand technology. If you want to have a funny adventure, you can't have them in here. Because they'd be too useful. That's what I'll keep telling myself. These boys are just too useful for the plot. Anyway, here's Ruggy. Clearly referencing... What was her name again? Go-Go? It's been a while since I saw Big Hero 6, so I can't remember some of the names. But I did see people were like, oh, he's doing Go-Go's pose. That's so cute. Oh. Stay there. Yeah, there's Ruggy. And then next we have Crocson. The boy, bestest boy, Croxon, is Sebek. Sebek is here. This should also be really funny because I don't think Sebek understands computers either. Like, Ruggy probably has, like, basic knowledge of technology anyway. But, like, none of these characters that have been chosen are, like, engineer-level experts in technology. I don't know, I think that just kind of makes it funnier. Like, these guys don't really know how to fix a computer, but I don't think that's important. I think this event is more about pretending to be superheroes at this point. And, Ida, I feel like, would not fit that, sadly, as much as I want him and Ortho to be here. As much as the bias is strong, I'm like, maybe there's a reason they're not here. Let's go to Jade next. As we can see, he's holding a comic book, so I think they're gonna play up the more hero stuff. He's holding a comic book. I think it's supposed to be the one that Fred had in the movie. I can't remember. It's been a while since I saw Big Hero 6. I just remember little bits of it. I don't remember a lot. I just remember the thing about people complaining about Honey Lemon. Like, why does she talk like that? And it's like, clearly you've never met pale Latinas before in your life, or whatever. Anyways, there's Jade. I kinda like the red. Hello! Jada's Fred. Yeah, he even got the comic book. He even has the comic book. I forgot what it was called in the movie. It's been so long since I've seen Big Hero 6, I can't remember. Anyways, you want to see Croxon? There's Croxon. He's here too. I was right that there was two more. It's just that they're not Ida or Ortho. I have to keep telling myself it's because they would be too useful. Low-key fit. I like Sebek here. He looks so cute. He got his jacket, not jacket, but like his shirt there. It has the same pattern as Wasabi. He got the Wasabi fit. Just look at him. He's ready to help, even though he probably has no idea what's going on. Sebek always looks good. He's an honorary on this channel. He's an honorary boy to adore because that's my friend's favorite character. We affectionately call him Croxon. Anyway, here's Roogie. Roogie pulling the go-go pose. I think that's what they're focusing on more, I guess, referencing the characters. It's cute. I don't really care that much for Roogie. But he's cute. Also, I like how they all have that keychain. I forgot what it was called in the movie, but it's that little, nanobot thing. Little nanobot thing with a face on it. I forgot exactly what it was in the movie, but, I know that they all have this keychain on. Yeah, Roogie here! He's Speedy Boy, so he get go-go. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, they kind of match the characters that they're kind of referencing. Sort of. Roogie's a speedy little guy, so he got go-go. It makes sense. It fits. Sebek is strong. Sebek gets strong boy, because he's strong and also sword. Yeah, that is what it was called. Okay, the little nanobot figure. Yeah. And then Jade is Chaos, so he's Fred. And then Rook is honestly so cute. Like, why are you cute, man? Stop being this cute. He's clearly referencing Honey Lemon, and I just think it's so cute. Zoom, Kalim, and Silver. Yes, because they're the stars of this event. I know, I feel like it's a missed opportunity, but at the same time, I must tell myself that would have been too convenient for the plot. Or Ida would just refuse to do anything and would just hang around the cat all day. Because the cat is here! Mochi is here! But anyway, Rook, why are you so cute? Why are you pulling the cute little selfie taking pose? Like, stop being this cute! Same thing with like his hair pulled back. Why he looks so cute? Why he giving baby girl? Or the other two? Don't worry, I got Silver and Kalim here. Here we go. Here's Kalim, hanging out with Baymax. Isn't he adorable? I like the angle too, it looks like they're dancing. Baymax is breaking it down. Rook with his hair back and Sebek with his hair down. It's like, stop being cute! Hairstyles really make a character go from cool to cute real quick. Same with Floyd and Jade's hair. Oh, Kalim! Baymax! Yeah! He looks like a cuddly marshmallow. I love Baymax. I have an awkward photo of me hugging Baymax at Disney World. But I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it because that was from high school. Anyway, here's Silver. Silver with the more heroic pose going on. He is good boy, goodest boy. The goodest of boys. Honestly, I do feel like it is fitting for these two to be the SSRs because they are the goodest of good boys in this cast. Rook is there too, but Rook is weird. Baymax needs all the love. Yes. Yes, he does. Isn't Silver so cool? Hello, Mercury. Hello, I just listened to Living on Video by TransX, Show You the Way to Go by Jacksons, and Let's Fly Away by Voyage. I also listened to Time by Pink Floyd. Hello, Mercury. What fun. We're discussing Twisted Wonderland, the current event with Baymax. And, trying to justify why Ida and Ortho aren't here. So let's get the lineup. Let's see all 6 of our characters in their full outfits. But before we do that, we must see Grim in his costume. Look at the baby! Look at Grim! Baby boy! He's in overalls! And a cute little hat! Oh, he's so baby! Takashi is here. Wait, Tadashi. Tadashi was the brother's name. And I do feel like if Ida and Ortho were here, the event would be much more depressing. Now that I think about it. It's too close to home. We can't have them here because it's going to be too depressing. Well, look at the baby! I love the little hat. He's so cute. Anyway, here's our characters lined up. And yes, the cat is here. Mochi the cat is part of the SSRs. As you can see, there's Kalim holding cat and Silver holding cat. They're holding the cat. I'm just gonna have this block me real quick because look at that. So cute. I saw a little bit of the event where they have the animation of Colleen picking up the cat, and it looks so good. He's so baby, the cat. See, this is also why we can't have Ida. He would just take the cat and leave. He'd be like, nope, I don't want to do anything. I'm gonna sit here with the hairy baby. If the shrouds were there, Ortho be like, Ortho is here. Hi, the kitty. Yes. I like how they all have the same kind of like baggy pants thing going on, but Silver has like the least baggy pants of them all. Everybody's kind of got the Baymax look going on, and Silver's kind of the odd one out. Even though Kaleem is also the SSR, but he still has the Baymax pants. Everybody has like the Baymax pants except for Silver. Silver's like main hero mode, I guess. And then Grimm's little outfit also kind of looks like a hero's outfit when he's with Baymax in their superhero outfits as well. It's cute! This event's gonna be so cute! I already saw a little bit of how the event starts. Like, the event kicks off basically because they're all heading toward the infirmary for reasons. And I think it's funny, the reason Sebek and Jade show up is because Sebek got bit by a bug, and Jade is just like, I don't want to be here right now, so I'm gonna take you to the nurse's office and pretend like this is the worst thing ever. Like, oh no, he's been bit by a bug, he needs treatment immediately. And it's probably just like a mosquito bite or something. Sebek is just like, bro, chill. And Jade's just like, no, I must be dramatic. I don't want to be in PE right now. I must take my younger classmen to the infirmary like a good upperclassman should. Yeah, Silver's hero. I'll go and rest now. Bye, Adriana. Bye, Emby. Bye, Mercury. Have fun. And then Roogie's trying to find Leona, and apparently the infirmary is one of his napping places, besides the greenhouse. I'm pretty sure Leona has a lot of napping places. That's a Jade and Sebek thing to do. Yes. I forgot what everybody else was doing. Roogie's looking for Leona. He can't find Leona. Kaleem's there for a reason. Silver's there for a reason. I don't remember. Oh no, I think everybody's just looking for something and they just happen to be heading to the infirmary. But I think the Sebek and Jade thing is the funniest. Because I feel like that's something I would have pulled too. I would have been the Jade in the situation. I'm like, oh no, my friend got hurt in gym class. Let's go to the infirmary together, but let's take our time and just make this very drawn out. Or I would have been, or instead of being Sebek where it's like, why are you being so dramatic? I'd be more like, oh no, I've been hit in the face with a frisbee. I need immediate medical attention. I cannot be here for the rest of this class. Every event with Rookie starts with him looking for Leona. Bruh. Roogie's always trying to find him, man. That's kind of funny. Let me see. What were the reasons there again? I have some of this stuff pulled up on the side. So let's see. Although, I found it in Spanish. And I'm not good with Spanish. But everything's like auto-translated, but with enough of my Spanish knowledge, I can tell what it's supposed to actually read. Anyway, what was everybody there for? Rook is just here. something about the library. And yeah, apparently he was supposed to be heading to the library or something, but I don't know. He's just following everybody. Rook being Rook. What was silver there for? I forget. Yeah. I'll probably find a better translation for this, but I just think the Sebek thing is funny. Bye, Adriana. Bye-bye, bestie. I will continue to yap. We also learned that the nurse in the infirmary is usually never in there because he's always running around stopping fights, apparently. So that's funny. Like, the reason you don't see the school nurse is because he's always running around. Like, why can't you people stop fighting each other? Honestly, I feel like if they ever introduced a new staff member, we need to see the nurse. Because that's a funny bit of lore where it's like he's constantly having to run around. Unless it's Cruel, because I think Cruel was also kind of part of the infirmary from the main story. I remember he was one of the ones in charge of, like, helping injured students during the Chapter 6 thing, but I don't know if he's, like, double duty biology magic teacher and infirmary. Like, I'm curious. I'm curious to know if there is more staff at Night Raven College, because it's technically a small school, so there's... Like, yeah, there's a lot of students, but it's on the smaller end. But yeah, I'm curious about that. Let me see, what else do I have about the event right now? There's also little bits about the main story. Remember last time I was talking about unique magics? Like, I wonder what the princess-inspired characters' unique magics are. Well, now I know what they are. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find what they were called again. Because, like, funny enough, I found out about this from some fan art from an artist I follow on Tumblr, who had, like, a series of drawings of making these posters based off of the character's unique magic. And that's how I find out about some of these unique magics. Let me see, where is it? Because I think I mentioned that, Ryel's has something to do with his voice. Or at least I was talking to one of my friends about it. And I was like, oh, I wonder what Minajil's unique magic is, because I honestly can't think of what it could be. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Yeah, I also don't remember what Ryel's was called. I think it was Path to Your World? Yeah. Path or Pass to Your World, and it has to do with, like, his voice. From what I remember reading, his unique magic allows him to, like, communicate with people over long distances, basically. And Azul was like, hey, I know you're captured right now, but I can let you go if you give me your unique magic. And Ryel does. Of course he does. And then Minajil's, the one that I had no idea what direction it was going in, is called, as far as I can tell, Crystallized Deal? At least that's what it translates to. As far as I can tell, it is referencing song lyrics from A Whole New World. That's what I'm getting at. And basically it lets him break out of, like, any situation. from what I'm getting from the from the artist that I follow where I found out about this. Because they also kind of low-key do a little bit of translation stuff. Not really, it's more like it just happens in fan art. And that's kind of funny. But basically it lets him break out of any sort of confinement. He's able to get out of any sticky situation, apparently. And I think that's actually kind of cute. Because apparently he used to sneak out a lot to the point where his room has like a magic cage or something. And I guess that's what created his unique magic where it's like, ah yes, I must break out of here, please. You cannot confine me, I will find a way. Honestly, I kind of like that for Mina Jill. It's really cute. He really kind of embodies Jasmine's sort of desire to be, like, her own person. It's cute. I like that. I like that very much. Now we need to figure out what to draw next. I'm just gonna put Grim back up on the screen. Put the baby back on screen. Look at him. Oh, isn't he precious? He's the baby. There we go. He's back here. Now we can admire him properly. Ain't he adorable? Look at his little ears. Oh, he's so precious. Finally, Grim in overalls. I think this is the first time he's like wearing overalls. He's worn like tiny little suits. Let me see. Let me look at Grim's outfits so far. Because I don't think he has overalls yet. I know I made up a Winnie the Pooh fan event designs or whatever. And I gave Grim overalls. Yeah, he's got... Ah, man, I still wish I had his pajamas. He looks so baby. He's so baby. I like how his outfits have evolved from just getting little bows to actually getting mini outfits. It's so cute. Yeah, so far, this is the first set of overalls he has. Ain't it adorable? He needs more silly little outfits. They just make him look so baby. He's so baby. Wait, do I still have the pajamas in my folder of images to share with you all? We need more silly little outfits for Grim. He's too cute. He's too baby. I have the card. Well, an image of the card. Here it is. Look at this baby. Look at him. I'm still sad I don't have this one. It's so cute. He's my goofy little cat son. Or whatever. He's a mysterious little creature. We don't know exactly what he is. And that's something that I need answers for. Because I'm afraid of... I don't want to fight him. The plot suggests that we're gonna have to fight Grim as, like, some horrible monster creature, and I'm like, I'm not ready. I can't fight against Grim yet. I'm too emotionally attached. I can't handle it. I couldn't handle. I was upset fighting Ida during that one because Ortho's also there, and every time you hit them, the cutscene that plays every time they get zapped by the laser, it's just sad noises. I'm just like, no, not my boy Ortho. No, I'm too attached. Stop it, please. But yeah, Grim. He needs more silly little baby outfits. Maybe I should work on that. The little Pooh Bear event outfit stuff that I was working on. We can go back to that, I guess. Because speaking of Winnie the Pooh, Dreamlight Valley also has, there's an update for Dreamlight Valley coming out. It's like a DLC thing as well. But it's a smaller DLC. And it's Winnie the Pooh. And we get Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore, and honestly, it's really cute. And I don't exactly know what kind of expansion it is, because it's just one area you're getting, but you're also getting 3 characters for it, so it's not like a whole new, like, island location. I don't know. I could be hallucinating this, but I kind of remember the way Tigger was talking in the Wish Blossom Ranch update. It kind of sounds like there was more areas to the Pixie Acres. Because, like, that section seems like it also connects to something else. But then again, the whole, like, storyline with, Wish Blossom Ranch was kind of that wishes were going out of control, and, Tigger kind of got a little crazy with the wishes in the Pixie Acres area, so it ended up making part of it look like the 100-acre woods. Let me see. Because I think they called it also an adventure pack. It's not like an expansion. But is it like an extension to an already existing expansion? Because that would also be interesting. Because there's room for more expansions in that little hub world where you visit like the DLC things in the Dream Castle. I'm just yapping out loud at this point, but like I am kind of curious. Because this isn't an expansion, it's just specifically Winnie the Pooh. And it's one area you're getting. What was it called again? It's not called 100-Acre Woods, though. It was called Honeyglow Woods. Yeah, so we're getting Honeyglow Woods. And that's sort of in celebration of 100 years of Winnie the Pooh, I think. So yeah, even more reason to work on the Winnie the Pooh event outfits that I made. I might have to rethink the characters that I wanted in that event. Maybe? I think I picked some decent choices. But it wouldn't hurt to kind of go back and see which characters feel more like existing Winnie the Pooh characters. But I think my choices were pretty solid. Although maybe reconsider Cater, I don't know. I don't know. Because Rabbit is more of like a easily angered character. Like, Rabbit's easily annoyed. So maybe swap him with like Sebek or something. I don't know. I need to go back to that because I think Cater was the one that I really didn't know if I really wanted him there or not. Like, I went with it anyway, but I don't know. I should reconsider. Cause like I don't know if I want Cater as a rabbit. Let me see. Wait. Let me see what I can. If this will load. Well, that's one. Where's the rest of this? Man, I hate this stupid laptop update. I can't see my Krita files as a preview image. But I can see the Photoshop ones just fine. What is this? Not what I'm looking for. I found the other one. I guess in case you wanted to see. In case you wanted a refresher on this one. Hello, welcome. We talk about Twisted Wonderland here. Hold on. Let me pop back into existence. Hello. Cheese to meet you too. We talk about Twisted Wonderland. Here's a fan art I made. For a made-up event that I decided Winnie the Pooh theme, because I like Winnie the Pooh. Look at my son in his overalls. What's up? We're mostly here to yap. Again, here's Grim. There's currently a Baymax event going on in Twisted Wonderland, and just look at him. Look at my boy. Look at him. He's in his cute little outfit with the overalls and the hat. My son. My precious baby. He ready to go on superhero adventures with Baymax. Ain't he adorable? But yeah, I was talking about like I made like a fan event with like character designs or whatever for like a what if we had a Winnie the Pooh Lost in the Book event? Wouldn't that be cute? And I'm trying to find my other draft for that because I don't know if I want to keep one of the characters that I did. Because, like, I have everybody's outfits referencing Winnie the Pooh characters, obviously. But, I don't know, I might change Cater. Because I don't feel like he really fits as well as I want him to fit. I kind of threw him there. Everybody else I'm okay with. For the most part, it's Cater that I feel like is throwing me off. I don't know why I put him there. I don't remember the logic that was going on as to why he's here. But he's here, and I kind of don't want him to be here. I might actually swap him for Sebek. I'm back to say Grim's so cute. Grim is so cute. He baby. He baby. This is his first pair of overalls. But I had to go because my hair is being straightened and it'd be hard to focus. Ooh, I know that feeling. Have fun getting your hair done. Why can't I find my other batch of 100 Acre Woods related doodles? Like, why can't I find it? What did I name the file? I can't find it. What is this? That's not it. That's not it either. Ortho. I have a lot of ortho scribbles that I just haven't finished. I have the draft image with the rough ideas. I don't have the other image. It's ignorant. What is this? That is a big old drawing that I never finished. I should finish that one. That one, the Sleeping Beauty one, that one looks cool. I need it. There's a lot of things I need to finish that I just never finished. I need to actually start naming my files things that'll be easier to remember because I just key smash. I am a key smasher that relies on the little preview images, but there's no more little preview images on my computer, and that annoys me so much. I hate my MacBook with a passion. What is this? No. You know what? I'll figure that out later. I just know that I kind of want to change Cater. I don't know. Cater just isn't vibing anymore as much as I kind of thought it worked at the time. It's not working as much as I thought it would. Remember the little draft? Oh, wrong thing. Remember our little draft? Yeah, Cater is probably going to be swapped out. Ida still works very well. And Ortho. Finally, we need a real event with both of them there at the same time. I think for the most part they don't tend to be in the same events all that often, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time it's understandable. They need to be their own. They need to be their own characters. But yeah, I'm considering switching Cater. I'm not vibing with Cater anymore. At least when it comes to Rabbit, I don't know. Yeah. I'm very satisfied with the Ortho Tigger combination because yes. Fun. And I just thought it would be the perfect one for Ortho because then I could give him like the most elaborate little outfit. Well, elaborate gear. Hi, Fabina! You just missed Bestie. So sad, but look at Grim. Look at Grim for the new Baymax event. Isn't he adorable? Baby potato. He looks so cute. But he also looks concerned with his ears like that. Excuse me as I be brutally murdered by exams. By MB. I'll see you later if I survive this. Good luck, bestie. May you survive the exams and get to admire Grim in his cute little overalls. I wish you luck. We yapped for a while anyway. I think it's about time to call it anyway, because I can't really let this laptop overheat too much. I'm concerned with it. And, got a few other things to do. But yeah, that's fun! We will yap and draw, I guess, tomorrow, because I'll probably be switching cater from my, Winnie the Pooh event. But yeah, bye-bye! Thanks for stopping by! I've gotta read the twist events and the main story update, because I think the channel that I was using to catch up on it has finished their translating, so I'm gonna check that out. Bye-bye!